Fantasy Football Dudes Podcast.
What is up, my dudes? This is Trent here. We are here for another special draft here with my dudes. As usual, the dudes are buzzing. I am joined by Jordan, Phil, and Seth is in the back running the cameras. It's Super Bowl week, you know. This isn't, unfortunately, we were not invited to Radio Row, but we are here.
Next year.
Yeah, next year we'll do a draft from Radio Row.
That's on my vision board, by the way.
It's in Vegas.
Yep.
So maybe, we could drive there. We could commute. So, what is it? Vision it to happen.
Trent, it doesn't mean
Will
the
it happen?
Super Bowl's not going to be in Vegas next year, is it?
I thought it was. I thought I read that somewhere. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Somebody fact check me there.
Is it?
While I'm doing that, Phil, you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. We got to get in this draft. Since it is Super Bowl week, we are going to have a Super Bowl snack draft. It should be really good. We'll get right
Las
into
Vegas,
it.
Trent's right.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Trent's
a
right.
prophet's never known in his hometown. But just to recap our awkward draft last week, our winner...
Did you just call yourself a prophet?
Maybe. Speaking of Vegas,
right.
I'm wearing a Vegas Golden Knights hat, so that's kind of cool.
I think he set us up.
But it's just kind of fun when you guys got to look stuff up and find out I'm wrong. I'm right. So
Yeah.
Seth's being
It's
quiet.
rare.
With that. We got some sweet backdrops. I don't know.
Hey,
you might wanna check
Trent,
those out on
a
YouTube.
dead clock is right twice a day, so...
Yeah, that's right.
Well, luckily
Pretty sure
I
it's
wear-
a broken clock.
Yeah.
A dead clock,
Luckily,
no batteries.
luckily,
dead,
I keep my
broken,
watch charged.
dead.
Anyways, so our awkward draft.
Dead or broken. That's a good.
So before we get this Super Bowl snacks draft, do we want to go like all side dishes? Should there be something sweet?
I think we need a little bit of order.
You think orders?
I think a little bit like a more of a main dish. I mean, Super
A main
Bowl,
dish app and a snack.
Does
Well,
anyone?
you just said snacks. Like,
and then maybe a drink.
No, that's not snacks.
Yeah.
So here's my
Trent will
deal,
get too
though. Does
crazy.
anyone actually eat meals at the Super Bowl? Or does everyone kind of graze? I feel like I just kind of graze.
100%
Well, but
grazer.
your definition of grazing and my definition of grazing may be different.
Like Trent, when you eat like 50 nachos, that's your entree.
But I'm not sitting at one time. I'm going back and forth.
Yeah.
So it's just a
like-
moving entree.
Yeah, the commercials
His
aren't that good anymore. So get up and go get some snacks.
His Apple Watch thinks he's running a marathon.
Really just moving my hand real fast up and down towards the nacho bowl.
No, walking to the
Oh.
snack table and back.
Anyways, so no rules. It's just all sides.
No,
It's hard to put. I don't know.
I'm sure Phil will have something that we've never even heard of.
Like, what
before.
if you want to do like?
I'm
like-
more of I'm a traditionalist when it comes to.
I'm throwing this out there. Like, what if you obviously people eat burgers for the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Or there's, for instance, ribs, or maybe there's hot dogs. Like, you wouldn't count that as like a side, though.
That's not a snack.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe the snacks is tough for me.
I think like appetizers is.
How about things you eat with your hands?
Okay, like don't you eat everything with your?
No. Like if you're having I guess ribs.
Forks are for fools.
Forks are for fools, and
Like,
also
like a burger you eat with your hands.
Yeah,
so.
burger. That's what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
would qualify. Like you're not going to
Okay.
eat a steak with your hand, And I think people go too far for the Super Bowl and eating T-bone steaks and
People eat steak at Super Bowl.
yeah, people get really high
Some
class.
people go crazy.
and it's like that. That's not what the Super Bowl is about. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not this pretentious country. This is the U.S. of A. Baby. We're pounding burgers, grilling dogs, and having some potato chips.
The fact that you just used the word pretentious and Super Bowl in the same sentence is pretty impressive, Bill.
This is America, baby. We come to party. I know a lot of people are hoping that at some point Monday would be
A holiday.
a holiday. Most people, I think
It's
that's
a holiday for me. No school.
really
It's a school holiday. Yeah.
What is it?
It's one of the presidents.
Yeah. See, I feel like they should make the Super Bowl line up on whatever holiday this is every year.
Yeah,
Or just make it don't line up and just give us another free day.
yeah.
That's Seth right there for you. That's
Why not?
I think I would. Yeah, this is Monday.
I'm having
after-
trouble finding it, but I do know that there's for
Might be
most
Lincoln.
schools-
It might be Lincoln.
It might be Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln. But I think it should be. We could talk about this on the actual pod
okay.
as well.
So should it be snacks, but something that you couldn't order as a main meal? Oh man,
no,
that's
it's.
tough.
I think it should be something you can like. It should be a food. We don't have to put this on the Twitter on the Twitter poll, but we could just say, as a group of people inside this man cave here.
What about apps? Super Bowl apps.
Okay,
I when you say snacks, I'm just gonna. I think we're trying to make just too complicated.
No, I think it's worth. Mediating this out a little bit.
You sound pretentious right now.
Can we just say things that you like? Like, should we say finger foods?
I think you guys are.
I think I'm good with that.
Finger foods.
Because finger foods, you're not going to say like a T-bone steak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know what I mean,
right.
like I have a
So-
feeling. I have a feeling I'm going to go first, and Seth's going to take like lobster
Yeah.
in the last pick. You know, and it's be like
Crawdads.
yeah, caviar. You know, like Seth's kind of like big time.
That's so dumb.
But yeah, so let's recap. So finger foods. Is that what you said, Phil?
Sure.
Yeah, I think finger foods.
Or what did he just say?
I said
totally
finger
forgot.
foods, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to read you last week's draft results from the awkward draft. Okay. So from the awkward draft, Team B won with 51.7% of the votes. That was yours truly, Trent, myself. And I had when you have to ask for a plunger, accidentally liking an Instagram post while stalking, not enough money at checkout. Second place was Team A with 31%. And they had when you think someone is waving at you, yelling at people you think you know, asking someone for help who doesn't work at the store. That was Phil. Third place was Team C with 12%, and that was using a stall next to someone, forgetting someone's name, tripping in front of a crowd, and Jordan in last with 5.2%. He had an outsider during an argument, stepping in the same direction, and when you realize no one is listening to you.
I think you got kind of messed over, Jordan.
Yeah, Trent. Okay, this is like my fourth week in a row being last place. Trent is doing his best job to sabotage me. I even asked him to change it.
I
and
honestly
then he
thought I
posted-
changed it.
And he
I'm
posted
sorry.
the old one. Like, this guy is sabotaging
I
me.
think this is what happened. I made 3 edits of that video, and the one on the YouTube video is the right one. I think I tweeted the wrong one.
Yeah, they're
That's
all
my
for
problem.
spelling.
Yeah.
The thing I would say, Jordan, is like it's not like one thing is not going to like it's not going to swing the votes that much.
Yeah.
Maybe it was his first round pick. I kind of hope he thinks it was what did it. You know, he would have got 51% of the votes if he
I
didn't
will
get that.
say no. That if having it is your first one, that's like the best one. I think.
Yeah.
Like I think that he did you a service.
No,
actually.
I think his best one was when you're talking and no one is listening to you.
Yeah, that was a good
That's
yeah.
a good one. That's a strong
that
finish.
the only person that's awkward is you in that situation.
It's you,
whereas
yeah.
whereas your friend is so awkwarded out, or you know your buddy and when his wife's yelling at him.
Yes,
or,
yes.
Or
yes.
your buddy.
You
his
and your
parents yelling at
friend
him.
are both in very awkward situations.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So
And then
I don't know.
afterwards, even probably the wife feels really awkward too because he just realized he yelled at their husband in front of her husband's buddy.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Trent's plunger won it for him.
Yeah.
Oh
the
yeah,
plungers.
no one-
Yeah.
the plungers. Yeah,
I
That's,
think
that's definitely the most.
plungers are awkward when you have one in the bathroom and you're at someone else's house. As soon as you pick that plunger up, you just you got to put your back into it and pray it works.
Is there a time it never
I don't
works?
know what to say to that.
Sometimes you need a backup plunger. We've all been there, maybe.
No, we haven't all been there.
Keep yourself in that box.
Let's start this thing out.
Don't bring us into the.
All right. Enough bathroom talk from you 3 junior hires. We're gonna
You're
start
the one who
this
talked about a plunger.
Yeah.
We're gonna start this draft off. I'm gonna go first. It's go Phil, Seth, and Jordan. It's gonna go clockwise.
That's clockwise.
That's clockwise. Yeah,
I know we had that
We've
argument.
been having a little bit of zig and zagging lately,
Yeah.
but
or just zig. I
yeah,
remember.
just zig. Jordan zags and everyone zigs. Okay, here we go. So for our Super Bowl snack draft to lead this thing off, I think this is a slam dunk. I think I have to take it here. I'm gonna go wings. Going
Solid,
wings,
solid,
yeah.
solid.
So wings with the 101. I'm not a Buffalo Wings fan. I like
You don't like hot. You don't
Oh
like
my
hot.
gosh.
You don't like hot food.
You want ketchup on your wings?
I
or
don't
what?
like I don't like hot food, but like buffalo wing sauce, like I'd rather have like something hot rather than buffalo wings. It's just a weird. I kind of like ranch. I like ranch in my wings. Are you blue cheese or ranch? guy?
Ranch.
I'm ranch.
Ranch for sure.
Seth,
No, that just takes away from the sauce that's already on it.
you don't like ranch?
Well, I just don't want it in my wings. I want to enjoy the sauce already on it.
Here we go, Trent.
all right.
I found the dry rub for you for your wings. It's powdered ketchup.
I would try that.
I might get you this for Christmas.
Well, no, like I like the Parmesan wings.
Yeah, I'm not a huge
No,
fan
no,
of those.
there's dry rubs you can put on there. I've been doing some Boar's Night Out seasoning on my wings lately. That's what I'll be having at my Super Bowl. But yeah, I don't think wings is a solid. You go to a Super Bowl party. Wings are perfect grazing food.
Wings are
Phil,
perfect.
you kind of strike me as a saucy nug guy, like boneless wings.
Boneless wings? No, I like buffalo wings. I think it's
You like buffalo
a good amount of
sauce?
spice and tang. Yeah, a good amount of spice and tang. Dip it in the ranch, and I think it's like the trifecta of delicious. Like it to me, it's great. I don't like barbecue wings. I've decided I don't really like barbecue
really?
wings that much. I'll do barbecue nuggets. Go ahead.
That's what I was gonna say is that I actually think the barbecue is better on the boneless wings.
It is. Yeah.
For some reason, doesn't really make a ton of sense, but it just seems it's just better.
No, I think because it really kind of folds into
Yeah.
the
There's
edges.
there's less boneless wings are drier, so you have to have sauce.
yeah.
That's why they call them saucy nugs.
Oh, boneless wings are drier. Yes,
That
I get
makes
what you're
sense,
saying,
yeah.
No, I like me some buffalo wings. I also like my dad does quite a few. There's a place out here, not a sponsor again yet, B&L. That place is
No.
No one calls it B&L. Me and you argued about this for about 5 minutes.
What is
calls
B&L?
Everyone calls it quality meat. Seth, have you ever heard it called B&L? I'm sure that's the full name, but no one calls it
No,
B&L.
I've never heard it called that. But
If you call it B&L, give us a.
it's like
just
Phil
comment
saying,
B&L on the
it's
YouTube.
like still
Go to
saying
our
like
you-
CFA. It's like that's just CFA. That's
you
the
call it-
name of the
dumb.
business is BL Quality Meats.
Okay, is there an N in there?
It just
BOL?
rolls off your tongue. B&L.
Okay.
Can we move on from this conversation?
If you call it BOL or BO or
Anyhow,
whatever
they
it
have
is,
good
go
wings.
ahead and
They have good
comment.
wings
Go
there.
comment that on our YouTube video. Subscribe at the bottom.
4.5 rating on Google. Just
Go
for
give us a
for
follow
delicious.
on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. TFF
Good
Dudes.
breakfast
Scroll down the
burritos.
bottom. Give us a 5-star rating review. Hit the thumb down there if you're watching on YouTube. We really
Thumbs
appreciate
up,
that.
though.
I got wings. Phil, you're up. What are you going to take here?
Yeah, I think I have to go with. I think these both go together, so I think they should count. Chips and queso dip, and I say queso, not nacho cheese. I'm talking about like you got like the mix of like Velveeta, pepper jack, some sausage. Like it's kind of like
It's
like
the ultimate cheese dip.
it's the ultimate cheese dip, yeah. And you have chips, have like a little bowl. You just kind of sit there, munch on some chips or like some cheese, some queso. That's my thing. I think queso, chips
Queso's
and queso,
good.
chips and queso. I think that's literally the number 2 to wings. I think it goes wings, chips and queso. I think the top 2 choices just came off the board.
I like queso dip. I wish I had it more, especially if you got some good guac there also.
Yeah.
So like, could someone still draft chips and guac?
Yeah, no, totally.
no,
yeah,
chips isn't off the board.
yeah,
Okay,
chips
yeah,
is not off the board.
You can't take the whole chips. Well, you tried to take all of Mighty Ducks and
Yeah,
90s
it's
movie
a little
draft
bit
once.
different.
Not that much different.
Jordan, do you like queso?
No, I'm not a queso guy.
Man.
Seth, do you like queso?
I have it on occasion, but I'm not going to have it all the time.
Our
Not at a
stunt,
Super Bowl party?
Oh, I will, but I won't. That won't. I'll,
Like,
have,
I
I'll have a
won't-
couple, but not a lot.
I won't touch it.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
our stunt devil is here tonight. Would you? He's giving thumbs up to queso.
Thumbs up
so-
to
Yeah, he is. So yeah. So
Why do we not have a camera on that guy?
we probably need cameras and everyone. Seth needs a camera. If you want to get us a camera, I don't know what to say to that.
Anyhow, queso. You got like some sausage mixed in there. Some people put on the smoker. I know this guy. I wish you could see him. That you put on the smoker. Really good flavor. You got to have good chips too. Can't be some weak chips. So that's what I would say. I'm going queso.
All right, first round. Phil takes queso at 1-2. This is a 3-round draft for those of you that's our first time listening. But Seth, you are on the clock. Go ahead and check this out.
Okay, well,
Don't
I was
screw
gonna-
this up like your last couple
I
drafts.
was going to go like a 7-layer dip,
Ooh.
but I'm gonna refrain from that one, and maybe it'll fall back to me. I don't know, but maybe I put the idea out there. But I'm gonna go with jalapeno poppers.
Oh, that's a good one, Seth.
I was gonna
dirty
take
dog.
that.
And
All
I just
right.
gotta say I have to say this one. My wife makes great jalapeno
does,
poppers.
yeah.
And they are insane. I could eat
I
them
think,
I could eat them like just pop them. I could eat all of them.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that
do it, Seth. Do it
your
on
brother-in-law makes
Sunday.
really good jalapeno poppers. The bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers.
Oh yeah. I think they all same recipe. I mean,
Just
yeah,
runs
it's
in
not
the
really-
family.
Yeah, and then I used to not like the cheese they put in there, like the cream cheese.
Oh, that's the best.
but now I do like it only in jalapeno poppers, which is weird.
You don't put cream cheese on a bagel?
I usually don't know, but it's like you put the cream cheese in there, then you put a little bit of just like shredded cheese, and then you wrap the bacon around it, and it's just amazing.
Yeah.
And I've also done too. My wife has put like a little bit of like fig on there. Ooh, it's good too.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Little spicy, little sweet.
It's a good pick.
Solid. All right, Jordan, what do you got
And
here?
you said
Man.
it's bacon wrapped, right?
Bacon wrap has
Bacon
to
wrapped,
be.
yeah.
And I was gonna take the jalapeno poppers. Oh man, this is tough. I'm gonna go with like I'm not a huge like I said I'm not a big like nacho cheese guy, but I'm gonna go with like some loaded nachos. You know,
Okay,
like you get
that's
some
solid.
like
It's different than queso. I will
yeah,
say
like
that.
loaded nachos with like
Frijoles. That's beans.
Yeah, I like beans in my
sure
nachos.
beans.
You don't
Yeah,
like
like beans,
sour cream.
Sour
cream,
cream.
Jalapenos?
and then you jalapenos, and you get like some meat, some type of meat. I usually go for like the pork is good, like the pulled pork or like some type
Okay.
of beef and
Meat
just the-
sweats.
The loaded nachos.
Not what you have, Trent.
Do you-
and I
talking about food?
And
here.
I am not a guy who will eat like just cheese and chips nachos. Like I will not. But the loaded, when you get the loaded with
Yeah.
everything else on it, it's pretty good.
You don't just dip your toes in the water. You jump right in. That's basically what you're
You
saying.
don't just
Sure.
dip your toes in the cheese.
So no, that's
Guacamole, you can get some guacamole on
So-
there too.
So he
Does that
doesn't do
mean-
nachos and chips, but he goes nachos
Because there's
chips,
more. There's more. Yeah,
beans,
there's more stuff to it. Yeah.
guac, sour
Yep, yep,
cream.
Yep.
Like it's
some
not,
type of meat. Yep.
yeah,
There's more to it than just the cheese and the chips.
yeah. No,
And then you don't get much cheese. Like I don't even want the cheese. I just want all the other stuff on.
Here's the thing, though, Jordan. When people do pulled pork on their nachos, oftentimes they also put barbecue sauce on it, and I think that's a no-no. I think,
that's a no-no.
I think people do that just for what it's worth. I think most people would say, yeah, if there's pulled pork, on
Barbecue
there's
sauce?
yes, it's a thing. Trent, would you agree to that?
I don't think I've done it, but I would. If there was barbecue sauce, I'd probably try it.
Okay.
Yeah, of course you would.
Oh, why not? When in Rome, Jordan.
Jordan's fired up
Yeah,
today.
he's all mad.
Don't come at me with that just chips and cheese. Like that better have beans and sour cream on that thing.
Okay, yeah. So just to
That was a weird-
yeah,
that
yeah. I wasn't going to say anything, but to recap the first round, I took wings. Phil took chips and queso. Seth took jalapeno poppers. Jordan took loaded nachos. So that is round one. For those of you following along at home on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Stitcher, wherever you listen, while you're listening to this, go ahead and scroll the bottom, give us a 5-star rating and
YouTube.
review. Really helps us out. Already covered YouTube, but yeah, go ahead. Seth, I think I got some subscribe videos on there you can hit every once in a while
Oh,
for
no.
for the users. What are you seeing right there, Seth?
It's a nice one of Phil.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right, Phil, you're going to have to watch that on YouTube like everybody else. No
Very charming.
no
Phil.
free stuff. All righty.
I don't want to
For
know
the
what it is.
2-1,
honestly.
my second pick here, I'm going to go with Hawaiian. What is it?
Rolls?
Hawaiian ham and Swiss slider.
Oh,
So I got the
no.
Hawaiian rolls,
I
ham
was
and
literally
Swiss
going
slider,
there.
really good. That will make you want to, I can't even describe that taste. If I went to a place and they had that on a menu, I would order it. But the Hawaiian rolls with the ham and Swiss,
Yeah, you're right, you're
that's
right.
heaven. That's heaven right there. Those things will be in heaven.
Yep.
Bottom line. So yeah, I think that's
HOE, heaven on earth.
Yeah, I think I got a pretty solid draft right now. I
You're-
think I'm
you're-
looking to go back to back. And the people who just saw the thumbnail on YouTube, they're looking at it and they're going, "Yeah, that guy right there is probably going to be the guy who wins." And I'm living up to the photo. So
Yep. Dang it, Trent. That's a good one. And you get like the poppy seed on top, the poppy
Yeah.
seed, that like Dijon mix
Yep.
that's you
Yep.
have on top of there. That's a really good one.
I could maybe punt in the third round, and just take like
And you'd be
Doritos
okay.
or something and maybe still win.
No, I think you're onto something right there. Gosh, that's a total bummer. All right, well,
What are you gonna do, Phil? You gonna take like Haagen-Dazs or something right here? Or,
yeah, like carrot
yeah,
strips
yeah,
with
corn
ranch.
dogs. Like how you gonna bounce back from that?
I am gonna go in a hot dog variety, but I have to go with man, this is a tough one. I have to go with I enjoy, I don't know if you guys do this, but for me this is like a really good one. It's sliced sausage with cheddar with like slices of cheese on top of it.
Sliced sausage with slices of cheese.
Yeah,
Do you have a word for this? Do you have a name?
No.
I'm
Toothpick-
trying to think of what I can
toothpick-
put on the draft board to get you votes.
Okay,
Phil.
so if we can't do it, it's a little bit tough. I guess we'll go with Little Saucies.
Little Smokies?
Little Smokies, yeah.
Little
Don't even whatever.
No, do my first one. Do my first one.
I don't know what it is. You want me to put sausage with cheese slices?
Let's just go hot dog.
No.
Yeah, hot dog. Hot dog.
going hot dog over-
I'm going hot dog. I'm going hot dog. No, Polish dog. Polish dog.
Okay.
So he
That is
took
it.
four
I-
things in one pick.
I don't know if a Polish,
Polish
dog,
dog-
is
Polish
considered.
dog
That's a
with
meal.
grilled
No,
onions.
no one grazes Polish
No, if
dogs
they're
for what
cut
it's
in half,
worth.
if they're cut in half, I one time went to a tailgate. They had cut in half Polish dogs with grilled onions and mustard. Oh man, that was money in the bank. So I'm that's what I'm saying.
So Polish dog
Just
with
put
onions.
Polish dogs. People will know what I'm talking about.
No kidding. But it's like you did this whole finger food thing. I am a professional grazer. Okay, like
Yeah.
I go to parties, I can graze food. I never think of like, oh, let me just graze 3 Polish dogs right here. But I don't know. To each their own. I'm just just trying to keep things within the story. That's
Yeah.
all.
Keep your calorie count low.
Yeah, trying to keep the calorie. Yeah. What is your calorie count on Super Bowl, Phil? Do you try to keep it under $5,000, or what are you talking?
The fact that you said $5,000.
Grand.
What do you? Let's all keep a food
5K.
log on the
I was
Super
trying-
Bowl.
I
Let's
was-
keep a food log and see who does.
I was
the
trying to
best.
go carb free, but you forced me into that Polish sausage bit.
with the Hawaiian
Phil,
roll sliders.
Phil, you run the 5K, Trent eats the 5K.
Yeah, exactly.
in about the same amount of time. Too. That's the problem.
I can do it way faster.
So I'm going to say, I'm going, what is my average intake? So this is what I would say is probably my average meal. I would say anywhere from 3 to 6 wings. That's my starter. 3 to 6 wings with ranch. Okay. That's just like a
Okay,
normal
all right.
appetizer. Then I will generally move on to, dang it, I should have taken this. Can I go back and?
No, you already
Just-
went 4 times.
Can we get your tour of your Super Bowl Sunday at a later date, like when we all finish the draft?
Trent asked me.
Yeah, when we care.
hot
is
dog,
not ever,
hot
but-
dog, and then I will go back to the wings.
Okay.
So I'll eat like another 3 to
a
6.
hot dog or a Polish dog?
Hot dog, Polish dog. I will have a bacon. I will have some jalapeno poppers, and then I will go back to the.
Were you going to say, can I
I
change it
usually
to
close
a
out the
bacon
evening.
dog? Were you
I
going to
will
change it to
say-
a danger dog?
Yes, I will close out the evening. I will say on
I hate
Super
how
Bowl.
well I know you, Phil.
It's exhausting, honestly. For Super Bowls, I am way more savory than sweet. Although I will have a sweet treat coming up here.
All right.
Do you get what I'm saying or no?
No.
Kind of. Yeah, I do.
You like dessert at a Super Bowl party?
I do. Yeah. I like that at any party.
Not me.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah. So
Well, good for you, Phil.
So like is it only Super Bowl parties you like savory, or is it just only all parties you only like savory?
No, for like a birthday party, I'm expecting something sweet. You know, if it's like we're going to a Grammy Award party,
What about a birthday party to Super Bowl party?
they should be
A
separate.
Grammy party? Don't tell me you go to those. Anyways,
I think they just have, and that's why I said it.
All right. Well, for today's draft is brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped is for the modern man who takes care of himself. Manscaping isn't just for life's special occasions. It's a requirement for optimal health, superior hygiene, and healthy self-esteem. Phil, no jokes there. You now have the right tools for a safe and precise grooming, and hard-to-reach, navigate sensitive areas, plus post-trimming products to keep your dudes dry and fresh all day long. We got a nice weed whacker right here for stray nose hairs. They got some nice new boxers, so go ahead and check that out. The new Lawnmower 4.0 has a flashlight on it for those hard-to-reach dark areas. Seth, with the third pick, you are up.
They're gonna pay you not to do the ad read anymore.
Dudes 20 for 20% off at manscaped.com. Really helps your favorite dudes out. So go check that out. Whether you need some deodorant, whether you need some underwear,
Yeah.
weed whacker, lawnmower
Underwear's
4.0.
great.
Summer's coming. You need that lawnmower when it gets hot. You know, they got some.
They have a travel thing. Like they have
got
a
a
little.
travel
They
kit,
have
yeah.
a travel kit that's nice
fingernail
to.
clippers. They got it all.
They have a
Phil.
travel kit. You know, if you're going to meet your in-laws for the first time, you want to make sure you don't have nose hairs, right? You want to make sure you
Absolutely.
don't have nose hairs. You want to make a good impression. You got the travel kit. You know, right before you get out, get out of the plane. You go to the bathroom, just trim up really quickly. Actually, don't do that in a public area. Like, wait till you
Yeah,
do that to
at
the
least
hotel.
get in the bathroom.
Get to the hotel or something like that. Trim it up, and you
I'm
feel
not
more
opposed-
confident.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to you doing it in an airplane bathroom, though.
That's what.
tight counters. You can, go in there, get the little weed whacker.
And if the lights go out, you still have the flashlight.
You still have the flashlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the flashlight on these Manscaped products are really good. They can help you find a lot of things. Seth, you are up here with your second pick in the second round.
All right, I'm gonna go with it's like a pretzel twist.
Poppy seed muffin.
No, it's like a homemade pretzel that that's homemade. It's nice. You made your own dough. You add the salt with it. It's a homemade pretzel twist, but you can also add cheese with it or some pepperoni.
I believe you that's really good, but for the sake of your draft, I need a name, not like goulash surprise. So like, what is the
just
name?
fine. Just put
The guy is
pretzel surprise.
I said pretzel twist.
You guys get all mad at me
It's a
because
pretzel twist.
You get all
What?
mad at me
Did I
when I
not
do it.
say it
I
right?
didn't hear that.
the guy
You
is
said it's like a
describing
pretzel-
the yeast
Yeah,
that he
it's like
puts into the dough.
Yeah.
So you let the yeast sit in there for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Did I not say pretzel twist?
I think I thought you were describing something.
No, it's like a pretzel, but it's a straight pretzel, but it's twisted and adds the same thing as a pretzel, but it's like a stick.
Like
A
a
pretzel
pretzel
dip-
stick, a pretzel stick,
or a pretzel
homemade
twist.
pretzel.
How many
stick.
Super Bowl parties have you been to that have pretzel twists?
One, and I ate a lot of them, and
Okay.
they're good. And you dip it in cheese or marinara sauce, and it's great.
All right,
Okay.
pretzel surprise is what's going on your draft board.
I just don't. You'll be surprised when I win.
I will be surprised.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, even
I
a
think
blind
Seth-
squirrel
I mean,
finds
I-
a nut.
I think Trent swept us on this one. This is such a bummer. He's
I
got
feel like
a
I
good
got a good one here.
Okay.
Sushi.
That actually would be good.
That wouldn't be a
but
bad
I never
one.
had that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
so
but yeah, no one has that.
So
though.
like I know it's probably more popular around here than maybe other places in the country, but like the Mexican food party platters.
Oh yeah.
You like the quesadillas, the chimichangas, the taquitos, and the little mini burritos.
Yeah, so we should say like Mexican food party platter.
Yeah,
Mexican
Mexican
party.
food.
Can I say Mexican party platter?
I mean,
Mexican food party.
I would say probably I would say
Okay.
food.
Yeah.
I would
Mexican
put food on
food
there.
party planner.
platter.
Platter. Okay.
No,
No, I like the party platters.
People are gonna be like,
I'm-
planner.
Yeah,
What the?
I'm always grabbing, the burritos.
Those are
the
those.
taquitos,
That's a
the
grazer.
quesadillas.
That's a grazer right there.
Yeah.
Yes, and that you kind of took a lot of things off the board right there.
He did,
You've got
yeah.
quesadillas. He got 3 extra picks basically with that. There's
He
even
did.
guac
Well,
on it,
Phil took 5
taquitos.
things in one pick.
That's true.
So.
That's
Yeah.
true. I'm coming around. If Trent doesn't choose this, I feel like I'm gonna close this out.
Trent,
Can
I
we
just-
go one more round? I feel
No,
like please.
I just felt like it was like that. All that stuff goes together. Like it's one thing. You go
Oh
get
yeah,
the
it's,
one
it's great.
thing.
It's great. You did good there. That's one of your better
Yeah,
ones.
it's a good one, Jordan. There's a couple little spots out here that make a really good platter.
So
Yeah.
just recapping the second round. It's tough because I got to recap these drafts, but I'm also, since I win, I'm up next. So it's kind of like I'm
Oh,
I'm
it's all
losing
feel
time.
sorry for
Yeah.
Trent here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like chewing gum and walking for the guy.
All right.
It's-
Second round, we had Hawaiian roll Swiss sliders, Polish dogs, pretzel twists, and Mexican food party platter. That is very interesting.
I want to see what comes up when I put pretzel twist.
Yeah.
it'll-
So
it's
I'm gonna
Seth's
go
not
with
wrong.
I'm gonna go with veal. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
It's like,
just kidding.
what the?
Man, I feel like I could really screw this up right here.
Deep fried Twinkies.
That'd be good. I have not had those at a Super Bowl party though. I think I'm just gonna go safe here. Can I say, man, I'm struggling right here. I feel like everything I do is just so much worse.
We're gonna put you on a timer here, my
I
guy.
know you probably need to. I'm trying to think here. There's a lot
5,
of stuff I'm thinking is like
4,
nachos are already off the table.
3,
Okay,
2, 1.
I'm gonna go. Can I go pizza here?
Yeah, you can.
Actually, I'll go.
People eat pizza at Super Bowl parties.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
for
kind of
sure.
that's
No.
kind of lame though. People do that though.
But the thing is,
kinda
that's
like
an entree, not an appetizer.
yeah, it's true. I feel,
I feel, but you can have a slice of pizza with one hand. You know what I'm saying?
can I go like pizza bites? Is that better?
Yeah, that's fine.
That makes
I
sense.
pizza-
It's like little
pizza
circle
roll.
I
pizza
feel like you
bites.
guys only want me to go with that because you
Bagel
think it's
bites.
no good.
Bagel bites.
Yeah, it's garbage. Take it.
Pizza rolls.
Yeah, pizza rolls are bad. I'll give you pizza. Honestly, pizza rolls are terrible.
You don't like pizza rolls?
You don't like
No.
pizza rolls?
I like homemade bagel bites or like pizza bagels. Those are good.
What happened to you as a kid?
Yeah, no
Who
TV,
hurt
man.
you?
Yeah, I just never liked them, man.
I like lived off those things when I was little.
We
I'm
can
going to
tell.
just go.
Okay, just go.
I'm going to go chips and guac. Just call it easy. Just right there. Chips and guac.
Okay.
I hope you lose now.
I know you were.
That chips and guac is great.
Yeah,
Chips
Sorry.
and guac.
What a safety net pick.
I think that's part of Jordan's Mexican platter. So I don't know if we should give Trent that.
Yeah, I'm sure he has enchiladas on there too, and rice and beans and everything.
Yep,
you know, like-
everything.
Yeah.
Jordan's leaning very south of the border for his picks. He went nachos, then he went the Mexican. This is like a kind of
True.
a theme here.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right,
Phil, you're up here with your last
I'm
pick.
going candied pork belly.
That's good.
The
Solid
candied
right
pork
there.
belly bites. Have you had those?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like little squares. They're those things are really good. You can just kind of toothpick those.
Would you call it burnt ends?
No, it's
Okay,
But it's
different.
candy, though.
candied pork belly, and it's I wouldn't even say it's like
Kind of like candy corn.
yes, a little bit, but no, it's a little bit. It's just sweeter. Like it's just it's sweeter. It's like basically sweet bacon. It's really good. Sweet thick cut bacon is basically how I would describe it, but it's really good. My dad will also make that generally, and so I got to go with candied pork belly. I believe it's called candied pork belly, isn't it?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe someone should fact check you on that, but
Let's look it up. Pork. Oh yeah, candied
yeah,
pork
usually
belly.
I do that before I make my pick. That's
Yeah,
why
no,
my
I was
pick took
right.
so
I was
long.
right. I was right. Pork belly candied pork belly.
Alrighty,
Good
Seth.
stuff.
Seth, what do you got with your last pick? Well, Phil keeps telling us
Some
how
people
good this
do call
is.
it pork belly burnt ends, Trent.
Yeah. No, I love that. I have that stuff at our Christmas every year, and it's
so
very
good.
addicting, and
Well, that's the
very
thing.
rich.
It's basically like pork popcorn.
yeah, that's a good take.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with. So it's technically a snack, but it's more like a desserty snack. I'm gonna go with Rice Krispie treats.
Okay.
You know what, Seth? That might save you right there.
And you know what else I like on them? This is just personally for me is you put a little bit of like the rainbow sprinkles, like the little circular sprinkles on them. It's real good.
What's the
sprinkles? Don't really taste like anything.
What are the circular sprinkles?
It's like little balls, but they're all different colors.
Oh, yes.
like
yes,
the little
yes,
ball
yes.
sprinkles.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. And those are flavored, actually.
They are flavored.
Yeah.
Trent.
Oh, well, okay.
They're
Sorry.
amazing.
Yeah, I like Rice
Always
Krispies.
add more marshmallow than you think.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
butter.
And vanilla.
Yes. Add dash of vanilla in there.
Maybe a little almond extract.
No.
Jordan.
I'm gonna go dessert too, and I'm gonna go with mini churros.
Yeah.
You
Had
are
to-
south of the border.
Yeah, I had to
This guy-
complain
this
the south of the
But
border.
the churros are so good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a churro guy.
Do you do caramel sauce on them?
I'm not a big caramel sauce guy on the churros, but
yeah.
Trent's a
churros are
charo
so
guy.
good.
yeah, they're good. I didn't realize,
Inside joke.
as I was saying churros, I'm like, yeah, I'm completing the I am full south
You're
of the border
closing the
here.
circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had churros at your wedding.
Yeah, no, they're really good. I
No,
love
they were
churros.
charos.
Yeah.
Charos.
And like the mini ones are perfect for Super Bowl because it's like
Yeah.
you just kind of grab them, snack real quick.
I've
and-
never had them at a Super Bowl party. I'm not opposed to it though.
Yeah, it takes a special person to be able to cook a churro well.
Well,
Yeah.
they do have the microwave
They have the
ones. I don't know
microwave
how
ones.
good they are though. I haven't tried them.
You know what you should do? You've been on an air fryer kick.
You'll
should
make it
throw-
churros.
You should throw
Ooh.
throw them in an air fryer and just see what happens. See where the night takes us.
I'm down. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Any honorable mentions we missed?
Yes, puppy chow.
Puppy chow. What
Puppy.
the heck?
I said
love
no.
puppy chow.
I said no sweet, but that is puppy chow is a good.
Man, that's a grubby mess,
That-
too.
Yeah.
I would say that's
Yeah,
not a
puppy chow's
grazer.
good.
I'd say that's not a graze.
No, you have
I
like
could
a little
sit there
cup.
just like this.
Eat like a puppy.
And then puppy chow is really good.
Before you get your honorable mention, let me just recap the whole draft. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So third round, we had chips and guac, candy pork belly, Rice Krispie treats, and mini churros. Yeah, solid draft, guys. There's an image up on the screen if you're on YouTube. But first round, I had wings, followed by Hawaiian roll Swiss sliders, then chips and guac. Phil had chips and queso, Polish dogs, candy pork belly. Seth had jalapeno poppers, pretzel twist, Rice Krispie treats. And then Jordan had loaded nachos, Mexican food party platter, and mini churros. What are honorable mention?
Puppy chow. I mentioned that
Puppy
one.
chow. No one said, can we say Doritos? You know, like I feel like that's you kind.
I feel like that's so easy.
That's not going
though.
to get you any votes, though, right?
No, it won't
but
get
that's
you any
kind of like
votes.
you watch the Super Bowl. Doritos always has excellent commercials. The commercials are not as good as they used to be.
They're not. They're not.
Nowhere near.
I would say twice baked potatoes.
Yes, like the little twice baked. Yes,
Yeah.
twice baked
With
potatoes
like a little
would be a good
sour
one.
cream. Those are really good. I love those actually.
What about like shrimp? What is that with the dip? Is
popcorn shrimp?
that what's the shrimp that you can dip?
Shrimp cocktail?
Shrimp cocktail. I've had that at Super Bowl
Yeah?
parties.
What's like potato skins? People
That's
have-
that's the
potatoes,
twice
yeah,
twice baked
yeah.
potato skins kind of
That
same
should
deal.
have been drafted.
Yeah,
that
it's
should've
a
been
big
drafted.
swing and a miss on our part. That's why I said I could.
I'm just not a huge fan of them. Like they're okay. They're fine. Depends what they have on them.
I don't know if you eat anything other than Mexican food after looking at
no,
this
but
draft,
but
Jordan.
Jordan, what else?
Hey,
do
I
they
will
put on
say
twice baked
where we
potatoes?
live, a lot of people have that Mexican food.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
for
it's
sure,
awesome.
huge.
It's
for sure.
Like
awesome.
it's
Yeah, some people will go so far as hiring like one of those little taco truck.
Yeah, taco-
things.
yeah, taco- Mini
taqueria
taco,
deal.
yeah.
No one said like chili. A lot of people like chili. You know, chili
That's
bowls.
not a bad one.
Frito boats.
Are you guys big like pigs in the blanket guys? Because I know some people.
No,
eat that.
actually, Jordan, that is a good one. I thought Seth was going to go there when he said the pretzel. I thought he was going to say
Yeah.
pretzel
I
dogs.
want to be a pigs in a blanket guy. I will eat it. It's fine.
That's
it's
how
not
I
as
am,
good as
Trent.
it should be, but
Yeah.
I do like it. It's not like I'm not drooling when I see it. Like when I see a bowl full of chow.
You guys might know. And this is maybe
Slobbering
like
fits.
a personal that I like, but like an app, like a. You guys like chips and dip. Like, I like the you get the Fritos and then you get the cream cheese and they have the. It's like a chili.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
over the
Yes,
top.
yes. I don't
It's like
know the
some
name.
red type of sauce. I don't know exactly what type
no,
of
that,
sauce
and you
it
get
is.
the, oh no, that stuff is.
Yeah, I know.
And then you get the
oh.
Fritos and the cream cheese and the sauce and all goes.
Do you know
yeah,
what we
it's pretty
missed?
good.
Spinach dip, artichoke spinach dip.
I'm not
I
a-
love
I'm
that.
not a fan.
Yeah, I'm a huge
Phil
fan.
was probably gonna say stuffed mushrooms next. You know,
I like hummus.
Hummus.
I'll go.
Hummus
Hummus
is
is
fine.
good. Hummus is good.
I love hummus. I'm a hummus guy,
Pizza dip.
but not with pita chips. I actually don't like unless they're homemade. Pita chips with hummus is not. I'm going tortilla
Smoked
chips.
cream cheese.
Oh yes,
That's
a
really
good
good.
one. That's a good one.
I've been doing that in the air fryer. That is amazing.
Are you guys a fan of the pinwheels?
I am. I
Yeah.
like pinwheels.
what
not
we missed
bad.
also charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
I thought that's what you were getting
Yeah.
at.
I
with
was
the
going.
one thing.
Yeah, I messed
I
up.
The
might
sauces
just-
and the cheese. I thought that's what you were going for.
I was gonna. I went. Yeah, I made a major error in my draft.
Seth, does your sister still do the charcuterie boards?
No.
Oh,
You guys mozzarella stick guys?
I do
Oh
like
yes.
yes,
mozzarella
yes.
sticks is a great one, Jordan. Do you do ranch or marinara on the?
I'm a ranch guy.
I go both.
I'll do not at the same. I'll do bite. You know,
I dip, take a bite, then I flip the thing over, dip the other side and the other one.
people make garlic knots at Super Bowl parties. Sometimes those are pretty delicious.
What about like veggie trays? Like I feel like there's no place for that.
You know, if you're having like a wing and then you have like a carrot, like a carrot strip dipped in ranch, that's kind of like a nice chaser. I think that's what people. will say.
I'm not opposed to a veggie tray.
Yeah, you
Or
just
celery.
don't come at me with the celery's not bad, but broccoli, you don't want to like dip a broccoli in a
What
ranch.
about the celery with peanut butter?
That's good.
like ants on a log type sitch?
Yeah, that just I like that. I just
Trent, we know you don't eat much vegetables.
I probably eat a lot more vegetables than any of you guys, but
I don't believe it.
the celery on the peanut butter on the stick, like it just seems like it takes too long for that
It's-
many people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's too long. Well,
It's not like
you
party
just really
food,
got
I
to
feel
set
like.
up an assembly line for that type of
Yes.
thing. No, I think we've hit most of the good ones. I'm trying to think. Like,
7-layer dip. Someone mentioned it and it didn't
Seth
get
did,
drafted.
but
I was
I don't-
going to take that. And I couldn't. It would have been. That's why I should have took him the last
cold
round.
beans though, I don't really like. You know what I'm saying?
7-layer dip's good.
Did you say who said Frito boats? Did someone say Frito boats?
I said Frito boats, but
Oh yeah, Frito boats are pretty good.
yeah, we'll be able to recap this on Sunday. So go check us. We'll do our Super Bowl recap. We might talk about our spread we had and all that stuff.
Chicharrones.
Chicharrones are good. Yeah. So I don't know what else don't know if there's anything else we
Any
want to
other
say.
Mexican food
I have
item
never
you wanna
had
mention, Jordan?
chicharrones at a Super Bowl party.
By chicharrones, I mean
not.
pork skins.
Yeah, I've never had that at a Super Bowl.
I
No,
haven't either.
You're a pork skin guy.
I love pork
We went to a
skins.
cigar with the stars and we had chicharrones there.
That was
Trent,
a year ago, man.
right after those air fried churros.
Yeah, I gave Michael Irvin a
Napkin.
napkin. You know, Mike.
Chicken and waffles.
The
chicken
highlight
waffles.
of Trent's life right there.
Yeah, exactly.
There were some cool little booths there they had.
yeah, deviled eggs.
Not for Super Bowl.
I love deviled eggs.
I do
man.
too, but not for
Sweet
Super Bowl.
potato fries.
Maybe if you have like a good draft going through the house, I feel like deviled eggs are always like a bad decision.
So is chili. But anyways, all right. Any closing remarks you guys want to say? We'll see you guys all, Monday morning when we recap this puppy. But Phil, you strike me as a puppy bowl guy.
No, I mean I would. I don't. I'm not really excited about Rihanna. Like I'm not like
the puppy bowl. It's before the Super Bowl.
No, isn't Puppy Bowl at halftime?
No, it's before the
Oh,
game.
okay,
It's with the dogs.
Yeah,
It's like a dog show on the day.
I know what it is. I always thought it was at halftime. Maybe I'm just
Yeah. No worries. All
watching
right.
the wrong program.
Well, hey guys, thank you for tuning in. We will see you Monday morning, and as always, take care.
This has been another episode of the Fantasy Football Dudes podcast. Remember to rate, review, and follow. For more information, go to www.thefantasyfootballdudes.com. And remember, we are sorry for absolutely nothing.